Hi everyone, this is Jackie from Lambton Skin Clinic. This is take 3 of this video. Every time I try and get my word out there, somebody phones and it interferes with the filming. So I've put my phone on flight mode and let's see if we can just get through this. It's a simple chat today on acne, acne vulgaris, pustular acne, anyone who suffers with acne. This is a simple just what to do, what not to do. Hygiene is of utmost importance with acne vulgaris or active acne. Because you have the live bacteria on your face, you really need to be quite pedantic with 2 different things. Your pillowcase that you sleep on every night needs to be washed once a week at least, and then a new set put on, and it needs to be done in a hot wash so that we kill that bacteria on the pillowcase, because you're sweating a lot at night and you're transferring bacteria from one side to the other or all over the face. The other thing that I would like to have for you to think about is the towel that you dry your face on once you've cleansed. That also needs to be done in a hot wash at least once a week and changed over. And also when you have acne vulgaris, and that means those very big volcanic sort of pustules, you're not going to roughly dry your face because you're going to break those little pustules and spread the bacteria all over or the infection all over. So it's a pat dry. Then I wanted to just discuss, last week I had quite a few acne sufferers come in. One in particular that I found very interesting. They came to me for a second opinion after they'd been to a GP a week ago. And I don't actually know why. I think they were recommended. I was recommended to them. So I was very interested. I asked all my clients to come with their little bag of tricks, and I want to see what they're using on their face and also what they're taking internally. Even if it's multivitamins or anything like that, I want to see what they're putting on their skin and what they're taking inside. And then we have a long discussion about diet and water and all of that. But anyway, I emptied this bag of tricks out. And of course, the doctor had got the medication spot on, what you start with. And that was a simple antibiotic. Fantastic. Hopefully the doctor's going to repeat it for 3 months. I'm hoping. I have given them my feedback. So it's just a simple antibiotic. And then strangely enough, there was a cortisone, which I can understand. She's trying to settle down the inflammation. But the cortisone didn't come with any instructions, which is strange because cortisone interferes with your sleeping. It really does, it keeps you awake. So this poor teenager was taking cortisone at night. And I don't know how he was sleeping through it, but anyway, maybe it's a teenager, they can sleep through anything. And so she had gotten that side of the treatment correct, because that's how we start. Before we start throwing big things like Roaccutane and Oratane around, we try and see if a antibiotic and then some in-salon treatments can make a nice difference. That's plan A. We've got plan B, and then finally, if things don't work and don't improve in 3 months' time, I've got kind of a 3-month deadline, then it's time to pull out the big guns and go with an Oratane or a Roaccutane, which is your oral vitamin A. The reason we don't start with that is because of the side effects and the some of the dangers going on Roaccutane or Oratane. And it affects your liver and your kidneys. So you have to go for blood tests beforehand to check your functioning of your liver and your kidneys. And it also, it creates severe dryness where we get nosebleeds, we get cracked lips. It's a very uncomfortable process. We also have discovered that it affects the moods. So we've had teenagers that become suicidal or very depressed. So it really is the last resort that we go for acne. Very successful, but a lot of things to deal with. Okay, so I just want to discuss, yes, this client had come to me and the tablets were perfect. I was quite happy with that. We do 3 months of antibiotic. and then I am going to start with in-house treatments with him. But then when I looked at the other products, I was horrified. I really wish that the GPs had a little bit more knowledge on ingredients or product knowledge. So in this bag of tricks was a Eucerin, which I love Eucerin. I mean, don't get me wrong, a Eucerin scrub, granular scrub. So now we've got this child with these massive yellow pustules all over his face. And we're now going to take this very, very rough granular gel, and we're going to sand over these pustules, which are going to pop, and we're going to create this massive amount of infection, which is so wrong. And let me just put it out there, whether you're an acne sufferer or you're an elderly skin, or if you've got perfect skin, I do not endorse granular exfoliators. Anything with a granule in should be thrown in the dustbin or used only on your elbows or your legs or wherever else, not on the face. It's not intended for the face. The face cannot tolerate manual sanding. It creates more scarring, it creates inflammation, it breaks blood vessels, and you get small little spider veins all over your face. Please stay away from granular exfoliators. Throw them in the bin. Don't buy them. Don't fall for this. Over exfoliating will clear everything. We have progressed from that. We now use acids in our exfoliators. It's almost just like a face wash. You put it on for 3 minutes, you wash it off. So start buying enzymatic exfoliators, or they're called pore refining exfoliators. They come in like a powder, and you just rub them up and they become like a foam that you put on, you work in, and then you wash off. But there's no roughness involved at all. So the Eucerin exfoliator was prescribed by the doctor, which is so strange. It has salicylic acid in, which is, I would have given the cleanser of that product instead of the exfoliator. And salicylic acid penetrates the pores, so it's a fantastic anti-inflammatory and antibacterial product for acne. So your most important product if you're an acne sufferer is your face wash. We sell an amazing acne wash by NanoSkin. I think it's 160 Rand. It is great for penetrating the pore and helping with the acne. So the patient's part of the deal is just to keep their skin clean during treatments that I'm treating them. They are not there to do anything else. I don't endorse picking, pushing of the skin, popping of pimples. That should all be dealt with just with a little spot treatment of salicylic acid onto the pustules. I'm not a great benzoyl peroxide fan. This doctor had thrown everything benzoyl peroxide into the script, and this child had a benzoyl peroxide face wash and a benzoyl peroxide spot treatment. So he was super dry, and so dry that he was flaking and peeling, but it's not penetrating the pore. It just sits on the outside of the skin, drying out those pustules from the outside. So we actually want something that's going to penetrate and get to the core of the problem and start helping us. So then in-house, when I have acne sufferers, we generally start with extractions. It can be quite a long, arduous process, but like Dr. Pimple Popper on TV, we literally need to drain each pustule that's infected. And thereafter, I do a divine, deep salicylic acid skin peel, which really purges those pores, and straight away the patient walks out with the pustules being a little bit smaller and more contained, so that they're not walking out with all of those huge knobbly bumps on their face. And that is done monthly. So I'll do 3 months, and I want to see a 50% reduction in the acne. Then I know we're on the right track. If I don't, then it's off to the doctor for a Roaccutane script and blood tests. But I just wanted to put this out there because I really have I'm so anti-granular products. And I just want to warn you guys, there's a company with a G and a company with a C that I can't mention in this country, and they're all pushing 2-in-1, 3-in-1 products with granules in. Do not scrub your face with granules. It is not going to improve your texture of your skin, your quality of your skin, or anything. It is just damaging. The skin around your eyes is also so thin that to go there with a granule, or go anywhere actually with a granule, it is just a no-go product. It literally should not be on the shelves. You can use rougher things on your arms, your legs, your other parts of your body, but no granules on your face. That's all I wanted to put out there today. Any problems, pop me a message, come and see me in the clinic, make an appointment. I'll give you some progress on these poor kids that are suffering so much with acne, because it really does affect their self-esteem. And yeah, like I say, I've had great results. I really haven't had to put any of my patients on Roaccutane for a very, very long time. We do tend to win, and we just need to get those kids washing their faces in the morning and before they go to bed, the most important one, and not picking and pushing their faces and continuously touching and cross-contaminating their skin. But I do have lots of tips and tricks when they come to see me. So I just wanted to put that out there. That's my Acne 101 tips and tricks and what not to do, what to do. And then, yeah, I'll see you guys on my next vid, which is probably going to be skincare myths. And we'll catch up later in the week. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day. Bye.